There are different ways to motivate a sports person or a team for that matter. You talk about Virat Kohli, he literally had to say one thing, that for 60 overs, the England team should feel hell out there. But there are different ways also to inspire your team persons here. And in case of Shastri, he had a different way to make sure that he got the best out of Shami during India's tour of South Africa in 2018. And you know what he really did? He taunted him for eating a full plate of biryani. So let's just go back to India versus South Africa Johannesburg test in 2018, when South Africa required about 100 odd runs to make sure that they completed a 3-0 series sweep over India. But that did not really turn out to be the case, and it was probably Shastri's taunt on Shami that made all the difference. Now Shastri revealed everything about that instance, and he said, and I quote here, during the Johannesburg test versus South Africa, Shami was having a massive plate of biryani, and I told him, "Tera bhook idhar hi theek ho gaya kya?" which means that his stomach is actually full in this particular case, or he still has the fire to make sure that he can go out on the field and win the match for India. Now Shami retaliated in a very massive way, and he got angry. He told Shastri here that, "Take the plate, I do not really want the biryani anymore, it can actually go to hell." Now after that, Shastri had a conversation with the then India bowling coach Bharat Arun, and he told Arun here that leave Shami alone, and if he comes and has a chat with you, just tell him to go out there and get some wickets. And guess what really happened in the second and the third session? Well, Shami, he took a 5-wicket haul and made sure that India completed a historic match win in Johannesburg, and also refused any kind of a whitewash that was actually possible for the Indian cricket team at that particular point in time. And what was the conversation that the management had with Shami after he actually went on to win the match for India? Well, Shastri said game was over, he came over, and Bharat Arun went and said to Shami, "Now eat as much biryani as you want." So as it was clearly mentioned, that there are many different ways to rile up some kind of a sports person. And if you want to motivate your team, you can say one thing here, that just go out and make sure that it is hell for the opposition. But in case of Shastri, he used a different way to make sure that he got the best out of Shami as far as the India versus South Africa Johannesburg test of 2018 is concerned.